My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. This week is the Encounter at the Crossroads. Encounter at the Crossroads, pick a class and let's see what's in your deck this time. So I did have a little bit of a gander at what the specific behind the scenes are on what's generated in your deck. So you pick a class, it generates a 30 card deck for you. It can put in encounter cards, so cards that only existed in the adventures, specifically Naxxramas and Blackrock Mountain. It can also apparently put in 2 of any legendary, and legendaries apparently have a much higher chance to be in your deck, right? So legendaries make up a relatively small amount of the cards in the video game, but apparently much more of your deck than would be expected is going to be made of legendary creatures. Other than that, class cards are restricted to the class that you're playing, and that's about it. Just random cards make a deck. I'll be honest, it doesn't seem at all inspired. Like, going from last week, which was so beautiful, to this is kind of disappointing. So I want a class with the strongest class cards. I think Druid has some of the best class cards. Oh no, wait, it also has like Poison Seeds and Naturalize. Warriors are only good if you use them in synergy with one another. Warlock spells all suck ass. I'm gonna try Rogue. Just because it seems like it'd be relatively valuable to get almost any of their spells. They have hard removal, they have hard face damage. Kind of have like a nice little blend of a number of different things. But then again, it's just gonna be, does my opponent get a shit deck? Y/N, if Y, go to pack. It's pretty much gonna be it. I am gonna be playing 3 games because that is the way that I structure this format. But I've heard from many people that this is apparently not really worth playing after the first game and getting your pack, so I'm saddened to hear that though. Oh, looks like I have the highest curve of all time. I'd hold on to Sprint if I had a preparation in hand. Huh. Where'd my high curve go? It's interesting. Maybe I gang up the mech? I've got kind of like a mech rogue. I actually played a constructed series with a deck relatively similar to this, it appears, which I called Roguebot. You know what? I'm gonna go face. Since I have a Cold Blood in hand and a sap is really good for removing taunts without having to deal with death rattles, so specifically I'm talking about Sludge Belcher there. And Cold Blood obviously is really good for pushing damage.
I concede.
Oh, okay. Well, that's this Tavern Brawl. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been... No, of course. I've earned my pack, but I must continue. Do I even count that as a match? Like, we're 4 minutes in. I'll decide whether or not that counted as a match later, but I will play a different class. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Hunter. You can't call me a Scum Hunter because I didn't put Scum cards in my deck. I'm just hoping that Scum cards suddenly appear accidentally in my deck. I wonder if there's like certain combos that are seeded, because we did have, you know, some mech cards in our opening hand. We also had Stalag, so I wonder if Fugan would have been in that deck if we played for long enough. Like if it would be seeded in such a way to make that happen.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, well, I've got a Deathwing now, so that's disappointing. Red and Black Hand. If you're holding a dragon, destroy a legendary minion. That'll never happen. Alright, let's track, see if we can get a secret, maybe. If my opponent isn't guaranteed the ability to kill Hogger, it could be fucking amazing. Plus, I'm not holding Deathwing in hand all game. Don't coin shielded minibot. Don't do it to me. I've been a generally nice person for at least some period of my life. I want to say about 1%, 2% of my life maybe I've been a nice person for, so I don't want to be punished.
Let me think.
Think as long as you like, it's fine. No one's on a clock here, except for, you know, both of us. So I'm just going to play this like Arena. Right? I'm going to play this as though I drafted a really shitty Arena deck. Don't be something I can't kill with the... Ugh. God damn it. So the Eagle Horn Bow kills that, but then the Harvest Golem kills my Direwolf Alpha. So instead I'm going to play the... I'm going to play the Flying Machine, so that if this kills this, then the Flying Machine can kill this. Yeah, that's right. I have to 2-for-1 myself on the Harvest Golem because it's that powerful of a card. It's a really good card. Oh man, now I can get more value somewhere. This is pretty cool. I can try and eke out some extra value here. I like that. Okay. So I use that to kill that. And then since this is the mech type, it could possibly give my opponent a bonus. So I'll kill this one and the mech. So as long as my opponent doesn't have 1 damage, I also get to kill the Voodoo Doctor. Well, hey! In which case, this is going to go... Oh shit, these 2 cards... No, my 3 cards is going 3 for 2. Yes? For a Harvest Golem and a Voodoo Doctor. Yeah, it's 3 for 2. So that's really valuable, as you can tell. 3 for 2 is so good. I love that value.
Reporting for duty.
Did you just make a fucking "they came from behind" joke at me? How dare you? No Truce of a Champion, no Hammer of Wrath. That's what I'm hoping for. Also, no Lucky Matter Bomber. No Corrupted Blackwing. Blackwing Corruptor. Plus a Dragon in hands. There's so many things I want to avoid. I just want this to be active next turn. I want my opponent to worry about this threat, and then also to have this in the background generating so many taunts. Okay. So if my opponent, like, by themselves cannot kill this taunt, they won't be able to kill Hogger. That's what I'm hoping for. No top deck. No top deck. Don't top dick me. Also, if they manage to kill this with a spell and then run Ventrico in here, I'll be able to kill the Ventrico with a steady shot next turn. Oh! That means you're leaving it alive, otherwise you just wasted a card. I don't care that it's alive, buddy! Hey, what? You have a secret? I have a secret. Well, that's the biggest avenge I've ever seen in my life. I don't have a... God, I have nothing. Okay. You attack face first, just in case. No. Okay. This doesn't count as a beast, does it? No, it doesn't.
Quickly.
I don't want my opponent to have 2 things on board. Because then they can buff one of them and run them in, and it just becomes really messy. I also wanted to break the Divine Shield of this so it takes damage while trying to kill the King of Beasts. That secret was from the top deck, so it could be any secret.
Reporting for duty.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a secret that was valuable last turn.
In my sights.
Back to life? I'm actually really okay with that. Then I kill this one, and that one kills itself by trying to kill me next turn. Wee. Fuck, I'll even put that down. And that. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Hogger just infinitely makes things, and my opponent doesn't have any cards in their deck that seem to be able to deal with Hogger, other than to stop him from attacking with this. Oh, Consecration. No, Solemn Vigil. I thought that might have been Consecration from the top deck, and I was going to be the saddest dude ever.
Reporting for duty.
Now I'm sad. $5, 15, 5, 15. Hang on, what? No, 15 total. I've got 30 damage that I can do.
I wonder.
That's involving the Cobra Shot, which I don't want to involve.
In my sights.
Yeah, alright. I'm fine with this. My opponent sacks that. They wipe the board. They get a Clockwork Giant. Oh dear. As long as they can't heal themselves, like lay on hands or anything, we're fine.
Truth is my shield.
Still fine. I don't know if there's any... I'm almost certain there's no Paladin secret that can help them. I'm dumb.
For the Lich King!
If you're wondering what happened there, that should have hit the face. But for some reason, since it could target things that weren't the face, I was like, oh, I'm clearly a mage. That's not going to be enough damage. I'm a dumb man. Don't heal yourself. Don't heal yourself. That's not a heal. Totem. Yeah!
Reporting for duty.
Okay. My stupid... This was just actually, very, very coordinated BM. I'm gonna mind control tech you as well. Because I have enough mana.
TC-130 mental dislocator.
Whee! Was very masterful level BM. Only Ratsma, Trump, and I in the past, and Crip, have I seen in the past do multi-turn BM. Alright, hang on. Who else seems like they'd be okay? I mean, like, it's Mage, maybe. I kind of want to go Druid, though. Yeah. It could be Mage, because then you just need to play minions, go for their face, and then hope you draw damage spells, but... that seems kind of boring. Mage has been, like, an optimal class to play for a lot of these. Although I guess Druid was the optimal class to play for the previous week's Tavern Brawl, which was so fun. I think I ended up with, like, 30 wins in it. It was so good.
Malfurion versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Whereas I can already tell, after I finish this match, I'm never going to play this again. I'll be grateful that I got the pack, but it just doesn't seem interesting. right? You just get random cards, and you don't know what's in your deck, you don't know what's in your opponent's deck, other than just possibly random class cards.
I am ready.
Probably gonna get rushed down. This gives a minion taunt though. 5/5 and taunt. I obviously cannot create the 5 wisps against a rogue, because if I create the 5 wisps, did I say whips? If I create the 5 wisps, I run up against the possibility of getting Fan of Knives, right? A Fan of Knives dealing 5 damage across a board, destroying 5 creatures, and drawing my opponent a card, and basically 3 mana's worth of tempo on me because I played a 6 mana card and they played a 3 mana card. That's atrocious. I'll silence a 2/2 and a card off of it. Fine. Seems like a relatively good investment of my silence. Looks like I'm gonna have to hero power next turn because I don't want to summon Jeeves if my opponent is gonna be low on cards. They get their assassinate next turn.
Feel nature's wrath. For the wild.
Yep, they have access to assassinate next turn, so I definitely don't want to, you know, innovate Azure Drake. Or definitely don't want to innovate Dark Whispers on this guy for the 5/5. I could do it now and then run it into the Gurubashi Berserker. That's not actually that bad. Oh, Mountain Giant, cool. This is actually fine.
Feel nature's wrath.
It's fine because it trades evenly with the Gurubashi Berserker. My opponent can, at the moment, demonstrate that they can deal 3 damage to this.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Oh, now it doesn't. Oh no. I need the swipe. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero. I'm gonna top deck the swipe. No, it didn't work.
You might feel a little tingle. Mind if I roll knee?
For the wild.
I didn't want to recombobo this guy because I do want to try and top deck that swipe. Or at the very least, next turn, innovate. I know I'd be using the innovate as only a coin, but it's fine. Innovate out Chromagus and then sack a Loot Hoarder in order to draw 2 of the same card. And that'll make my Mountain Giant cheaper. Oh, maybe we get the sickest plays of all time. Can you kill that? Yes, you can. Oh, I'm gonna die to that. Well, that's fun. So, like, claw, hero power, kill. Then I'll have 3 health left over. And 4 mana. So yes, I lose if I do that. Interesting. Probably not gonna want to do that on account of the loss. That I don't want to incur. My cheapest minion is 4, so I can't 4 innovate 6 in order to Dark Whispers it. I might just lose. Pretty sure I just lose. My only surviving play is to Alexstrasza myself, and that leaves my opponent with a total of 12 damage on the field and me with 15 health. Yeah, this Gurubashi Berserker got out of Gurubashi hand. I couldn't think up a pun that would work. Oh, hey. At least I'm still alive. I like that. Boom. That's pretty good because it kills both of, like, it takes the dagger, it takes Can Bloodhoof, and it sticks around to possibly deal with Bane Bloodhoof. Oh no! 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 Oh, why? If I had one more mana, I could have also clawed Hero Powered in order to kill the Kidnapper. I don't think there's any way for me to win right now. I've got really good big bombs in my hand, but I can't do anything with them. I know my opponent doesn't have a Assassinate right now, which is really good. Okay. Oh, you don't have a mech, so I'm really happy about that. Well. That's a very funny looking big game hunter that I just top decked. So this can take a hit from each of these. Kills this. This goes down to 3. It's time for Jeeves' Dark Whispers, but that's going to give my opponent all of the cards. I need to top deck a relatively cheap minion that has a lot of health and not that much attack. Because then Dark Whispers will be really good on it. Especially if it doesn't have taunt, because then it doesn't have to pay for the taunt that it's not going to use. I just killed that Murloc. Sigh. Jude of the Fang? Yeah, I get a 7/7 and then lose. I live on! Oh, man. Jeeves Chromagus, the ultimate combo of all time. Whenever you draw a card, put another copy on your hand. So would it draw me 3 cards and then each of those 3 cards would give me another copy? Or would it draw me a card, that card gives me a copy, draws me another card, that card gives me a copy, and then it detects that I have at least 3 cards in hand, so it stops giving me cards. Unfortunately, it looks like we'll never find out. Yep. No, I definitely die. Oh well. Let it never be said that I didn't try. Yeah. Alright, fine, let's open that pack. I'm surprised to have won 2 of those matches. Oh, Double Priestess of Balloon, my favorite card. You know what? This has been a really good pack. Alright, let's close this game.
Legendary.
Hey! I don't have a Tyrion! That is one of the only cards from the original... Wait, did I accidentally craft a Tyrion recently? No, I mustn't have! Oh my god. That is one of the only legendaries I'm missing in the base pack, and it's one that's actually really important for Paladin decks. That's so amazing! Suddenly, this was one of my favorite brawls of all time, which I guess doesn't mean that much because there have only been 5. And also, last week's was actually my favorite of all time. Regardless, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all my content on Hearthstone Arena, Ranked, Tavern Brawl, and Adventures, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we'll see you next week.